Hi guys, so today's reading is going to be about spiritual warfare and evil eye, also your spiritual gifts. And so we have 3 piles here today. 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. And today's reading is also going to be a protection session / healing session as well. And great ways that you can give back for the sessions I'm giving to you here today is through donating to my channel. You can find my Cash App, PayPal, and Amazon wish list all in the description box below. And you can also like, share, comment, and subscribe. All of those things really support my channel, and it also helps to spread these messages to other people who could use them as well. And leaving timestamps in the comments below, checking out my other channel, D's Storytime, and liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing over there really helps me as well. You can find the link for that in the description box too. And I really appreciate all of you who give back for what I'm giving to you here today. Let's get started with pile 1. For pile 1, let's see what evil eye or spiritual warfare is going on in your situation, and also what some of the special spiritual gifts and abilities that you have are. So let's see. First off, this could be somebody that travels a lot. You could travel a lot. You could have met them while you were traveling. You could have met them at the library. You could really enjoy reading as well. Preserving the past, serving the present, growing with the future. So, somebody could be trying to mess with your ability to be able to preserve the past, serve the present, and grow into the future. Somebody could be trying to kind of mess with your memories, or somebody could be telling a false narrative of things that have happened in the past. Boulder Station, $1, Las Vegas, Nevada. Could be something to do with gambling as well. We have Pisces, Cancer, Taurus, and Cancer again. Synergy just came to mind. Somebody could be mirroring you as well. Somebody could be causing you to be in a defensive state with some of the things that they're doing. And like I was saying before, you could be dealing with somebody who's telling stories about things that have happened and not in a very highlight for you. Soup. S-O-U-P. Soup. Soup can. N-O-G. Nog. Eggnog. H. Dough. Sourdough. A-Y-S-Z. Sour in general. E. Somebody could be very sour about the way things have been going or happening in their life. And they could be trying to place some sort of negativity over you or your life. And I really feel like gossip is a lot of this. A. Range. Rag. Gar. Guard. Z again. J. J-A-Y. Say. Pay. Nay. Ray. Gay. G. S. Soy. Roy. Y. W. Who. N. You. They could be saying something about you not knowing who you are, or I. R. Jeans. Staring at you, girl, trying to figure out how you got in them jeans. I know I really butchered that, but that's a song. 21 Questions is coming to mind too. And I'm really trying to figure out what that song was. But as I was trying to figure out what that song was, 21 Questions came into my mind. And then I can't even go back and think about it. Pear, spear, porn, horn, jag, sag, saw, raw, paw, pawn. Some of you could have dealt with somebody who made a video of you. Gone, goner. Zira, Hera, nor, non-smoker, non-smoking, gas, gaslight. Somebody could be really trying to get you to believe a narrative that isn't true for a lot of you. So, spiritual gifts. Your dad loves you more than you know, and he is proud too. This one belongs in a different bag, but apparently you needed to know that. Fiery passion flows through your veins and shows in all that you do. Release your heartbreak. Embrace your passion without guilt or shame. You are so smart. I love it when you leave others speechless. Touché. Wow. So this is gifts and random messages. Okay, so that makes sense. So this wants to focus less on your gifts, apparently. But you have a very strong, fiery passion. You're very creative. Anything that you create or make, it shows this strong, fiery passion. Rage is here too. Raising Cain. Release your heartbreak, embrace your passion without guilt or shame. So it's time to let go of the heartbreak of the past, and it's time to embrace your passion without guilt, without shame, to really be yourself and to not care what anybody else thinks about that, to go after what you want and be who you are without worry or shame. And I really feel like you have a very strong capability of being able to do that, and you might have some people who are trying to stop that in some sort of way. Your dad definitely loves you and is more proud of you than you know. You're very intelligent as well, and you really do. When you communicate, it's like you hit the nail on the head every single time. People can't even argue with you because you are so right that they have no room to even wiggle. We have the Ace of Cups, the Knave of Swords, Three of Wands, Two of Wands, the bear, the turtle, and the deer. So that was actually an older bag that I pulled those from, that I just found the other day and didn't realize that that was not the regular one I use for spiritual gifts. But we'll do a spiritual gifts reading again later. Anyway, somebody is trying to keep you isolated and locked away and feeling like there is no one around you. You may have even tucked yourself away a little bit to work on something. And now it's time to come back out. It's time to show yourself again. Somebody could definitely be watching you make decisions, watching you bring in your manifestations, watching you work slow and steady, and knowing that you're going to be winning, especially with the amount of self-love that you have gained through your time away. It's like they wanted you to be alone so that you would feel alone and unloved, but in your time alone, you found even more self-love than you had before. You're a very observant, patient person. Somebody very kind, nurturing, caring, solid, stable. Somebody very honest and filled with integrity as well. And you are somebody that knows that your slow, steady actions will create your tomorrow. It's all in what you do today that creates your tomorrow. I feel like there are people that are watching and are very awestruck because they have done a lot to try to keep you in a state of lack, or in a state of feeling like you are less than, or a state of feeling like you didn't have anybody, and being very indecisive about what direction to go because everywhere you turned, it was just cruel people or heartless people. And really, you had so much around you and so much within you without having anyone there. I really don't think that there's too many people, if any at all, doing anything anymore towards you. Because they have realized at this point that none of it works. And honestly, I feel like a lot of it actually drives you even harder and pushes you to achieve your goals even more. There definitely is a lot of people watching you, though. There's a lot of people watching you manifest. I feel like you're going to have a testimony to give here in the near future. And also, I feel like you just are somebody who believes very strongly in the protection that you have as well. And you're somebody who knows how to move away from a situation when it's necessary. You see the signs, you feel the signs, you hear the signs, and you move away from a situation when it's necessary. So, for the end of this session, because this one went really quick, but that's because there really isn't a whole lot going on right now, I feel like. And I feel like you're just doing really good and there's not much affecting you. But for the end of this, we're going to close it out with, I want you to take a couple deep breaths in and out. And as you breathe in, feel light surrounding you, filling you up, encompassing you. And as you breathe out, allow every one of your muscles to relax. Allow yourself to feel more and more at peace. See any of the darkness leaving you, falling away, giving it back to the earth for healing and transmutation, to raise the vibrations of the collective. As you do this, know that you are being healed and protected. See a bubble of light encompassing you, expanding outwards. And enclose this bubble of light in a crystal ball with little shards of mirror around the outside. Any negative energy that comes your way is directly sent back to the owner today. Any negative energy that comes your way is directly sent back to the owner today. Any of the negative energy that comes your way is directly sent back to the owner today. Nobody can penetrate this bubble. Nobody can get in. And anything they do to you is ineffective from this moment on. Now that we've done that, remember to do that once or twice a day. And know that in doing this, even if anybody tries to send anything your way, they won't be able to, because you will be protected. Pray, meditate, ask your angels and your ancestors to be there to take care of anything that needs to be taken care of as well. And that is what I have for your reading. If you guys enjoyed this, I would love it if you could like, share, comment, subscribe. It really does help me out. I truly appreciate it as well. Or if you felt like you got some healing from this, anything like that, or you have it today, think about donating. You can find my Cash App, PayPal, and Amazon wish list all in the description box below. Leave timestamps if there wasn't any there already, or check out my other channel, StoryTime. Like, comment, share, and subscribe over there. All of that is a great way to give back to me for the reading I brought to you today. And I really hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. For you guys, let's see who might be sending evil eye, spiritual warfare your way, and what are some of your spiritual gifts or just random messages, because I realized that the bag that I used is the one that I found the other day that has some spiritual gifts and some random messages in it. So the first pile, it was mostly focused on random messages that they needed to hear. So somebody may actually be trying to use black magic towards you. I feel like a lot of that is because you are somebody very rare, somebody that people don't see every day. You get a lot of attention. People really have a lot of emotion for you, a lot of feelings for you. There could definitely be a lot of people very magnetically drawn to you as well. Excuse me, I was just going to say your communication. Somebody could actually be trying to affect your communication, very much so. 1995, Colorado. Somebody could be trying to keep you from communicating the unique views and perspectives that you have as well. They may even be trying to keep you from being able to perform any of the light magic that you have been performing as well, to protect yourself or to protect others. But don't worry about that, because really I feel like they can't affect you too much anyway. So let's see. Scorpio, passionate. Kids in a candy shop is what I just heard. They're like kids in a candy shop playing with a bunch of things that they don't even understand. Not knowing the repercussions. Capricorn, ambitious. Pray for them. Aquarius, you definitely have some ancestors on the other side as well, watching over you, protecting you, guiding you. Virgo, practical. Aquarius, again, really hemming in these people. Virgo. And Scorpio, this person may have even tried to send some sort of entities after you, but these entities are now affecting them and their life. They've been redirected by your ancestors to affect them and their life instead. Alas, earwax. I just got a picture of Dumbledore saying, alas, earwax, when I saw those two letters. Apparently the word alas isn't even here. But yeah, A-L, Allie. D, E, elder. F, fed. T, B, bet. Some of you, this could be somebody older than you, and they therefore thought that they were better than you, or that they knew more than you, and this person honestly did not know even a tenth of what you knew. W, wet. They could even be jealous of the amount of knowledge that you have for such a young person. Q, G. Z, quarterback. B, this could be somebody who used to play football or sports of some kind in general. Bald. C, called. K, back. Lack, deck. Fact. D, Z, J, jack. I'll never let go. I'll never let go. Z, D, L, Q, R, U. Did you know that the guy who decided that it made the deck look cluttered to have enough lifeboats on board to be able to seat all the passengers from Titanic on them actually ended up getting off the boat on one of the first lifeboats? That's pretty messed up, ain't it? Rick, KT, KT Lanes, bowling could have something to do with this as well. Blood, bled, bladder, kidneys, back, back pain, drunk, Doug, whack, wacky, whacked. Somebody could have tried to have you killed for a very, very small amount of you. Callback. You could have got a callback on something and this person was wanting it. I feel like there's a lot of jealousy surrounding why this person is doing what they're doing. Jealousy over your spiritual gifts. Jealousy over your temperance and your ability to not get stuck into addictions. This person could be somebody who has a lot of addictions, or just as an addict in general. They could be an alcoholic, feeling alcoholic very heavily. But it could be drugs or workaholic as well. Lead, bleed. This person could even feel like you know things about them, secrets about them, that they don't want you to know. Things that could actually really cause them a lot of trouble in their life. So they're trying to keep you quiet. That's the biggest thing here, is they're trying to keep you quiet or distracted with health issues or something along those lines. Abrupt. Dealt with a lot of that myself, honestly. Gelded. Gal. Ball. Wall. Tall. Tail. DuckTales. DuckTales, apparently. Apparently there is, I feel like they're telling stories, and their story is an outright lie of what has happened as well in this situation. And that's part of the reason they're trying to keep you quiet, because they don't want anybody to know the truth of what had happened in this situation, because they know they come out looking bad at the end of it. Anyway, so let's see what else we have here. You are beautiful just the way you are. You don't have to change a thing. People always have their eyes on you, but I never have a doubt that you are all mine. Possessive. Patience and trust allow you to move forward in a graceful way. Music is the key to inspiration. Find wisdom in the lyrics. So, you're somebody who receives a lot of messages through signs, synchronicities, through the different music or movies or shows you watch. DuckTales may actually be important. You may actually run across that at some point later. Bucks. Anyway, you are definitely somebody very loyal. You're somebody that when you're in a relationship with somebody, you're in a relationship with them. All eyes could be on you, but your focus is on that person, and you're not giving your attentions to anyone else. Even if people, there's a lot of people who like to say that I flirt with everyone, or a lot of people flirt with everyone, when people are just talking. And having intimate connections and emotional connections is part of the human experience. And the reason most relationships are so toxic and people feel so stuck and so trapped inside of them is because they're not allowed to be themselves, because they're not allowed to talk to people. They're not allowed to get to know people. They're not allowed to be friends with people. Being friends with people is different. Everybody takes everything as flirting these days. But I feel like even if people look at you like that, whoever you're with at the time, they know that you are completely loyal to them and that you are just a very beautiful person. Definitely a lot of people want to have something to do with you. That could be part of this as well. You could have been dealing with somebody trying to keep you and your partner separate because they're upset that everybody that they likes you, or something along those lines. The Wheel, the Six of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the King of Wands. Spider, and the Nightingale, which is about music and singing. So music, singing, dancing, all of that is going to be raising your vibrations, and also you are receiving a lot of messages through singing. Remember to choose what you want. And remember that nobody can actually cause you to change your decisions. You have free will in situations. People may be trying to affect your decisions, affect your choices, affect how you communicate, affect what you're doing in life or where you're going, or affect whether or not people are choosing you. And remember that your free will cannot be tampered with by others. And honestly, anybody sending out any kind of negative, nasty crap, it will go straight back to them. That is something that is a very cause and effect. There's consequences to everyone's actions, and sometimes, yeah, those things work, but a lot of times they don't even work when they're going back to them anyway. You get what you give. You're a very giving, generous, kind person, and you have a lot of abundance and fertility coming your way because of that. You are also somebody who may have been down in the dumps, but now you're rising up to the other side of that. Things are changing for you. Things are shifting for you. Things are growing for you. You have really put in a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of patience, persistence, dedication. You are really building something very strong, stable, steady, firm. And you could definitely have somebody who has made the choice that they want to come in and tell you exactly how they feel about you. And that you are just somebody that came out of nowhere. You're very rare. They've never felt this way before. There's definitely something going on here. And somebody may be trying to stop that. Somebody may even be trying to shut this person up. Or if this is you, and you're getting ready to rush in and tell somebody how you feel and make the choice of what you want, somebody could be trying to stop that as well, because they are wanting you, or they are wanting the other person, or because they're just not wanting you to be happy because you have hurt them, or you have called them out, you made them bleed, whatever the case may be. And really, you are definitely protected at this time. You definitely have your ancestors in your realm and sphere protecting you and bouncing anything back to this person. And really, none of this is going to be affected. You know what you want. You're going to be making the decision to go after it. Even if you have to go after these things alone and on your own, you're going to do that. You want something that is interdependent, not codependent. You want something where both parties can be free, but both parties can have trust and respect for each other along with the love. It takes trust, respect, and love for something to be long-lasting, solid, and stable, and you're going to be getting an equal give and take. And they may be trying to convince you otherwise, maybe trying to distort your vision of the future, maybe trying to cause you to see red flags everywhere you turn, or this person that you're interested in, and trying to affect them in that way. And so either way, you're very protected, and after today you definitely will be, because to close this session out, we are going to do a protection and healing session. So I want you to take a deep breath in and out. In and out. And as you breathe in, see yourself filling up with light. And as you breathe out, allow any and all of the darkness to fall away, giving it back to the earth for healing and transmutation to raise the vibrations of the collective. Any negative energies or entities that are surrounding you now are given back to the earth for healing, transmutation, transformation into positive energy to raise the vibrations of the collective. As you breathe out, feel all of the negative energy falling away and all of your muscles relaxing. And as you breathe in, see yourself filling up with more and more light, with peace, hope, love, joy, happiness, stability, calm, protection. And now, see this light extending outside of yourself in a ball. And now there's a crystal ball surrounding that ball of light, and you are inside safe and sound, at peace, where nothing can harm you. In your own energy, and everyone else's energy just falls away. And now there's little pieces of mirror around the outside of that. So any negative energy they are sending your way just bounces right off those mirrors and back to them today. Any negative energy they send your way gets returned to the owner today. Any negative energy they send your way gets returned to the owner today. Any negative energy they send your way gets returned to the owner today. Any negative energy sent my way is returned to the sender today. Feel that protective energy and feel that peace. And now that we've done that, make sure that you continue to perform those little rituals on a regular basis. Daily would be my suggestion, if not twice daily, once when you wake up and once when you go to bed. It takes 5 minutes, and it really does make a significant impact in your life. Music is going to be very important for raising your vibrations as well, so I suggest that you listen to some very high vibrational music. What we listen to is very important, and I will try to remember to share my high vibes playlist again later. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to know what you guys thought about it, whether or not it resonated. So let me know in the comments, and like, share, subscribe if you enjoyed this video, or if it brought you healing and you feel better and all that kind of stuff. Think about donating to the channel. You can find my Cash App, PayPal, and Amazon wish list all in the description box below. And I truly appreciate anybody doing anything to support me. Timestamps, checking out my other channel, and liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing over there. All that stuff I really do appreciate. Thank you guys for that, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3 for you guys. Let's see what spiritual warfare, evil eye may be coming your way. And I wanted to say black magic, so some of you there could be that. We share in the joy of volunteering, and we have this beautiful little fish. And this beautiful little fish, every time I see it, makes me think of just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. So Dory from Finding Nemo is coming to mind. People could actually be trying to affect your memory in some sort of way. There could be some gaslighting, or there could be actually people trying to distort your vision or your memory through spell work in some sort of way, shape, or form, doing some kind of mirror magic or memory magic. And honestly, I feel like just keep going and don't worry about it too much, because these people are really going to find it very hard to be able to affect you in any way at all, because you are very spiritually protected, and because, you know, generally when you're trying to mess with people in a negative way, that literally comes right back onto you. Any kind of magic that you use in that way goes directly back to you, and it goes back to you in a far worse form than what you're trying to send out. So when you're using magic, you have a responsibility to follow, and a code to follow, and value system to follow. And when you stray from that path of using it for the highest good, and for light, and for love, and for caring, and for creating beautiful things in this world, when you start to use it for negative, evil, lower vibrational things like revenge, or because of jealousy, bitterness, resentment, any of that kind of stuff, it does tend to come back on you. If you try to take somebody's free will by, say, doing love magic, that affects your life. It doesn't affect their life so much as it does your life. And in a very toxic way. You end up with people that are as obsessed with you as you are with the person that you are trying to steal their free will away. So anyway, let's see what else we got here. We have Gemini, intelligent. Aries, courageous. Taurus, trustworthy. Virgo, and people can tell you different all they like, but you know what? They're going to find out. SUM, the sum of all fears. The sum of all fears. I don't know if I've actually seen that movie. If I did, it was so long ago that it's ridiculous. You may want to look up the movie synopsis on that movie. But the sum of all fears is making me think that somebody may actually even be trying to cause you to be afraid of a lot of different things, especially if they're trying to affect your memory. They may be trying to cause you to be paranoid in some sort of way. Pump it up. Step Up, the movie, could actually be something that resonates as well. K, Puck. J, Huck. H, Jack. Q, M, I'm your Huckleberry. C, Come. Y, sex magic as well. N, puny. This could be somebody who is very small, very puny, somebody that really doesn't have a whole lot of strength. And so they, instead of fighting their battles on the physical realm, they generally tend to fight their battles on the spiritual realm. G, N, because they're afraid themselves. Z, of what could happen to them, but I really feel like they should have been afraid messing with you. W, C, D, J, X. Ducks. The Mighty Ducks. This could be a group of people. You could be an underdog as well. You can be an underdog that nobody thinks is going to win. Maybe they are trying to convince you that there's no way you could ever win, and that there's so many things to go up against that there's no way you're going to come out on top. McMurphy. McDonald's. And now I want to sing, Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on his farm he had a duck, E-I-E-I-O, with a quack quack here and a quack quack there, here a quack there a quack everywhere, a quack quack. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. So these people could be gossiping very heavily as well. There could definitely be some gossip going on around you. This gossip could actually be causing you, causing people to look at you weird or be in weird energy around you. And that could also be what's causing you to be afraid or causing you to worry or be nervous about things. Pumpkin. Now I'm getting a vision of the carriage Cinderella was in turning back into a pumpkin at midnight. They may also be trying to get you to believe that you only have so much time, but if something is meant for you, something is meant for you, regardless of timing. And divine timing usually takes a lot of time. It's not something done right away. So the gifts cards that I pulled are actually from an old thing of cards that I made that are gifts and random messages, and also messages from loved ones. I didn't realize that it was the old one when I grabbed it. I just found it the other day. So some of these could be gifts, but a lot of it's going to be focused on messages from loved ones or just random messages in general. I support the choices that you are making to better yourself. I don't know where we are going, but I'd like to find out. And somebody could really be causing you to overthink every connection that you come into, so that you are not focused on being able to see where things are going, but you're more focused on whether or not it's going to work out and whether or not things are going to go good, stuff like that, causing chaos, drama, fights in your life. Very bold people that you thought that you could trust but were really two-faced, have definitely been gossiping behind your back and telling your secrets, things like that. You're very good at seeing things from everyone's perspective. You're very intelligent. You have a very strong mind. You're very practical, grounded, down to earth. People may be very jealous of your energy, your drive, your ability to create the luxurious life that you want to create as well for some of you. Our happiness together is my priority. I know your value. Energy never dies, it just transmutes. What once was physical becomes spiritual. Your wisdom awakens others to new perspectives. You face challenges head on and you overcome the obstacles every time they appear. So for some of you, there's definitely somebody who has a very strong love for you and really wants to have a connection with you. This could be somebody who really enjoyed volunteering with you, or somebody who talked about volunteering they used to do in the old days when they were happier, and you're somebody who was doing that right now. And maybe this person had to go through some stuff before they could come back to their true energy. But either way, there could definitely be some future volunteer work with somebody else. And either way, there's somebody here who loves you very much. And your happiness together is definitely their top priority. This could definitely be somebody that you help to see death from a different angle as well. That when people die, that energy just transmutes. What once was physical becomes spiritual. This could also be a physical connection you had with somebody that never died out and has become spiritual. And your wisdom really awakens other people to new perspectives. You have a lot of wisdom. You have a lot of understanding and insight. You are very good at really being able to understand things at a whole level, at a deep level, at being able to see and read between the lines, being able to connect the dots, being able to really pick up on things that others miss, and also being able to describe these things to others in a way that makes sense. And that's definitely a very strong gift you have there. You're also very capable of facing every challenge you come across head on. You're very courageous, you're very bold, you're very daring. You overcome obstacles every time they appear. And people could have been trying to throw obstacles at you, trying to cause you to be afraid, trying to cause you to be paranoid, trying to cause you to question things, or trying to cause you to run away from situations. Maybe even trying to put a wrench in the love connection you share with somebody. JD, Jack Daniels. Limousine. That's not even, there's no letters of that even in there, I don't think. Not even one. Oh, there's an S and an N. And an M. Three of Cups. The Sun. The Emperor. Four of Swords. So take some time for self-care, rest, meditate, reflect, really look at things, and you're going to start to see things in a different light. Things are going to be made clear. Your memories of what had happened may have been distorted in some sort of way, but you're really going to be noticing differences when you look back on things. I really feel like somebody was trying to stop you from having a fun time, stop you from dating people, stop you from getting to know people, stop you from having fun, stop you from making good connections, from enjoying yourself, things like that. Maybe even so that you would become a workaholic. That's possible. So you would have no meaning to your life except for money, something like that, because you may have stole some of their happiness in walking away from them. For a lot of you, I feel like this could definitely be an ex-partner that didn't want you to have a new partnership that was good for you and healthy for you and equally balanced. Walks at nighttime is going to be very beneficial for you. It's going to bring you back to a state of peace, and it's going to allow you to listen to your intuition more so than the fears or anxieties. Listen to your instinct, listen to your intuition, get to a peaceful state, and trust and know that that is going to come to you. Also know that you are a boss and you are on top of your shit. And that's a lot of the reason why people are trying to tear you down, but it's really not even affecting you. It's not even working. You're not even paying attention to that. You're enjoying life. You're having fun. You're opening up to new experiences. You're very optimistic. You're very, on target and on path and really on point, and you know what you're doing and you're doing it. You are somebody who knows a lot about a lot of different cultures. You understand things in a different way. You're very non-judgmental, very open-minded. You like to expand your mind and your knowledge, and you really like to learn a lot of new things. This person could also be somebody who speaks multiple languages, or is very cultured or knowledgeable about different cultures as well. Although I feel like for a lot of you, this is somebody who's very judgmental, harsh, critical, and they may even be trying to cause you to be that way in some sort of way. Because they know that your open-mindedness, your non-judgmentalness is going to open a lot of doors for you. And also because they feel like their way is the right way, and it's my way or the highway kind of energy. This person may be very controlling as well, and trying to control the direction of your life or how you do things. But I feel like you're not allowing that. You have walked away from that energy. You have decided, I'm going to live my life the way I want to live my life, and I'm going to be authentic and truthful to who I am and what I want to be. And this person can go fuck themselves. And even if you haven't, well, you're going to be after today. So we're going to end today's session out with a protection and healing session, cleansing session. And so I want you to close your eyes, get relaxed, and allow yourself to take a deep breath in and out. And as you let your breath out, feel all of your muscles relaxing. Feel yourself in a calm, peaceful state. As you breathe in, see yourself filling up with light, love, peace, joy, happiness, calm energy, and a protective light. And as you breathe out, see all of the negative energy, all of the negative entities or essences, all seeping out back into the earth for healing and transmutation and transformation into positive, joyful energy and light, raising the vibrations of the collective. And as you breathe in, see yourself filling up with light and see it spilling out into a bubble around you. And now see that bubble encased in a crystal ball. You are in your own energy, and no one else's energy is affecting you or even can affect you. You feel your own emotions, and you notice and pay attention to your emotions. These are your emotions and not the emotions of another. And now there's little bits and pieces of mirror around that. And any negative energy that comes your way gets sent straight back to the owner today. Any negative energy that comes your way gets sent straight back to the owner today. Any negative energy that comes your way gets sent straight back to the owner today. Any negative energy that comes my way is returned to the sender today. Any negative energy that comes my way is returned to the sender today. Any negative energy that comes my way is returned to the sender today. And now that you have had that session, make sure that you do this once or twice a day. I would suggest once in the morning when you wake up and at night before you go to bed. It takes 5 minutes, and it really will make a serious impact and massive difference and change in your life and the way that you feel and anything that is affecting you or you feel like is affecting you. And if you guys enjoyed this reading, if it helped you out at all, or if it made a difference in your life, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, donate to the channel. My Amazon wishlist, PayPal, and Cash App are all in the description box below. Wow, that one really got me very calm. And you can also leave timestamps or check out my other channel, D's Storytime. You can find the link for that in the description box below. Like, share, comment, subscribe over there. Anything you guys do to support me, for me being here to support you, I truly appreciate. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye bye, guys.